Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you about 5 amazing animals that are hard to believe exist. And at the top of the list is a big and scary wild boar. Entelodonts were about the size of a modern bull, and they had a very large skull with numerous bumps and protrusions. They also had powerful, sharp fangs and incisors. Entelodonts may have scavenged or even hunted other animals. Cannibalism is also possible. The fossilized skeletons of most entelodonts show signs of severe wounds that could only have been inflicted by the fangs of their own species. The most common injuries are broken cheekbones, bite marks, and severe skull damage, which the animals likely sustained in fierce battles with their fellow species for food or in fights between males for access to females. They became extinct because they could not compete with predators that had claws and a changing landscape. The next on our list are the anthocyanids, a family of extinct canid-like carnivorous mammals. They are almost completely extinct worldwide, with the last recorded species living in late Miocene Africa. They were among the first predators to reach large sizes. Many anthocyanids had cat-like bodies, with long tails and relatively short, strong limbs, adapted for tracking and attacking their prey. The anthocyanids began to become extinct in the late Miocene and disappeared by the end of the epoch. The exact reasons for this are unclear. The latest known remains of anthocyanoids are teeth found in the Dak Pathan Horizon in northern Pakistan, dating back 7.4 to 5.3 million years. In third place is a large bird that has evolved into the ostriches we know. The phororhach, or phororhacos, is an extinct bird of the Phororhacos family, terrible birds, that lived in South America during the Miocene epoch. Phororhachs led a predatory lifestyle, eating meat and carrion. Representatives of this species reached a height of 2.5 m and weighed up to about 150 to 300 kilograms. The powerful 1.8 m long legs provided good running qualities, while the wings were atrophied. Phororhachs had the necessary attributes of a predator, very powerful claws and a strong curved beak, which could strike the victim, but not hold it. The skull of the phororhach reached almost 65 centimeters, in size not inferior to a horse's head. In order to find food, the phororhacos would find a victim and set up an ambush, and in rare cases, they would run head-on at their prey and use powerful strikes to defeat the animal they had chosen for their meal. However, there was a hunter for the phororhacos, in the form of the Smilodon, a saber-toothed tiger, who was eager to take down the bird of prey. And we smoothly moved on to the fourth beast. The saber-toothed tigers were the kings of their time. They were perfect killing machines. And yet they disappeared. The saber-toothed cats existed at the same time as other large felines, lions, tigers, cougars, etc. But they lost the competition despite their fantastic hunting and killing skills. It doesn't make much sense from an evolutionary perspective. What's the deal? They had long, curved fangs that could reach up to 20 centimeters in length. These fangs were used to stab and hold their prey, which they then strangled or broke the neck with their powerful jaw muscles. They had a unique way of delivering a fatal bite. Unlike modern cats, which use their incisors and canines to bite, the saber-toothed cats used their lower jaw as a lever to open their mouth wide and then quickly close it, using their upper fangs to deliver a fatal bite to their prey. Their huge saber-like fangs allowed them to pierce large prey, And closing our today's video is a creepy giant short-faced bear. Because the bear is the most terrifying forest animal. If you anger a bear, it will swim across a river, climb a tree, or simply gallop at the speed of a horse to give you a slap or two. Respecting such a beast is not just a matter of politeness, it is a matter of common sense. And not only was it the largest bear, but it was also one of the largest land predators in the history of mammals. The mass of large males could reach 1 ton, and the height at the withers 1.6 meters. Well, when the bear stood on its hind legs, it turned into a monster about 3.5 meters high. We still don't really understand what the short-faced bear ate. Usually, information about the animal's diet tells paleontologists' teeth, but they have a bear slightly schizophrenic. As if the bear never decided who he wanted to be. In any case, Their omnivorous diet and lack of natural predators allowed bears to inhabit almost all of North America. Bear remains. This is the end of our video. Subscribe, like, and wait for new videos.